Tanner's pick of the week was the 1997 film Free Willy 3: The Rescue, which is, of course, our last Free Willy.
That's right, until they reboot it next year.
Oh, yeah.
Free Willy 3, Jesse, the kid from the first two, is all grown up, but not all the way grown up. And he's working on a research vessel to research the whales, and Willy's there, and then there's some whale hunters, and then they stop them. The end. Fun fact... this was the first Free Willy not filmed in Oregon.
Oh, which is weird because they reference it a lot in the movie.
Yeah. This movie's alright, you know?
Did this movie have... Now, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm bad at noticing this up. Did this movie have CGI in it? I feel like a lot of the orcas were CGI.
I didn't notice any.
I thought, like, especially underwater, when the orcas were just swimming around, I feel like a lot of it was CGI.
I think it's just cameras when filming underwater make stuff look kind of off.
Okay, I like, especially at the end when it's like Willy and his family, it looked super CGI'd, or at least green screened at the least. I don't know. This movie was...
Personally, I wasn't at any point watching it and thinking this looks like CGI. There were parts where I thought, I think they film the whale and then film the person and then they composited the shots, but I didn't notice any like fake whales.
Okay, that was only like one of my concerns. I just want to make sure. It's really hard to rank Free Willy because it's such like a slow moving movie. It's just like I don't even know
how did you feel about
it
compared to the other Free Willys, Dylan?
I thought it was better than at least one of them, but apparently I thought it was better than all of them based on me looking at my rankings now, but that's not hard because the other ones are very low.
Dude,
True.
No way. I also thought it was better than all the other ones.
I was gonna say, I also agree. I think this is the best Free Willy scene. I think they do a good job with the emotional stakes. I like the little story with the dad. I think they do a good job of like bouncing between the different sides too to make the story feel more engaging. Mm-hmm. It is still a pretty generic movie.
Yeah, I think the fact they have an actual antagonist in this film makes it really stand out.
Yeah, having a real antagonist really helps this film amongst the other ones. Like, the guy's motivation makes sense, the reason he's doing the thing makes sense. When he catches Jesse on his boat, he comes off, like, very legitimately intimidating. Yeah, I think that's probably the only reason that puts it above the other Free Willys for me.
I don't know.
It's just that there's an actual protagonist and they don't fuck everything up like in the fourth one.
I feel like this movie was more engaging than the other ones, at least, because I feel like with a lot of the other ones, it's like waiting and watching, see what happens, which I'm not saying movies can't be bad necessarily in that way, but when you've got a plot line like this, and you've got, characters that are mainly focused on whales and not, I don't know, some kind of supernatural being, I guess, the whole watching and waiting game, it doesn't work out so well. But yeah, it's like what Jackson was saying, I liked the relationships and all that stuff. That was one thing that I thought was really interesting was the wife was very aware of what her husband was doing. And I actually caught myself thinking, I was like, it's weird how they're trying to get us to feel this moral, like balancing act of, yeah, it's like she knows what he's doing is bad, but like it's like providing them the life that they want. So it kind of puts us in the position of the child where it's like, do I like want my dad to stop doing these illegal things and hurting these animals, or like do I want my family to have a better life kind of thing. So I thought that was like a really interesting angle they ended up taking for like even for a brief moment. I also like the child, like, doing the most interesting thing to, like, draw out time, so he, like, I lost words. Now I'm done.
Okay.
Very cool. Yeah, I think it's fun. I'm very interested to see what our ranks are, because I have consistently ranked all of the Free Willys the lowest out of us.
Oh, really?
Well, if that's the case, why don't we head on over to the rankings now, then?
Okay.
C+.
Dude, I also gave it a C+.
I'm giving it a C.
Oh, yeah, I guess we're all pretty... Yeah, Tanner's still the lowest. I gave it a B-.
Whoa. Nico's actually the lowest.
Yeah, the lowest.
Oh, that's right, you guys said C+. Never mind, I'm stupid.
Correct.
Speaking of C+, that's the average.
Wow.
I was gonna say, have I given it the highest rating out of all of them? I have.
Yes.
That's not too shocking.
He just loves Free Willy.
It's not too shocking, but like I'm surprised that...
Congratulations to Free Willy 3. You're the best Free Willy, which is why we intentionally saved you for last.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's like a fine wine. It aged well, I suppose.
It aged whale.
Nico, don't you dare put a fucking laugh of me in that.